An Omaha couple visiting Las Vegas is among the survivors of Sunday's mass shooting at the Route 91 Harvest Festival.
Melissa Senamore and her husband Anthony were vacationing in Vegas and planned to enjoy a weekend of live music and fun when the unthinkable happened. Reporter Megan Hahn spoke with Melissa, who gave her eyewitness account about the moments leading up to and after the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history.
Thanks, Lindsay. Melissa says she was standing by the speakers near the front stage and had just finished recording a Jason Aldean song on her phone when she heard what sounded like fireworks, then realized what she was really hearing, gunfire, as people ran screaming. Her husband Anthony was in the bathroom at the time. Melissa says she ran toward a bar area with tables, dodging bullets and jumping over people lying on the ground. She hid under the tables with others as the gunfire continued. She got on the phone to her husband, urging him to stay put, saying she was going to make a run for it once there was a break in the gunfire.
One of the girls that was trying to get under the table got shot, and people just kept screaming, "Get down." I looked down at my phone because I was trying to call my husband, and he was calling, said, "Where are you?" And I said, "I'm under a table." And he said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yes, stay where you are." Because he can't run. He has metal in his legs and his ankle is fused, so I knew that he wouldn't be able to run away. And he said, "Just tell me where you are." And I set him under a table, and the table just kept slamming, going up and down because people were jumping over it and trying to fit as many people under it as possible.
Melissa took shelter under the table as gunfire surrounded her, the spray of bullets that seemed to be moving from side to side. She ran from the table once the gunman appeared to have taken aim in a new direction. She was able to reunite with her husband, who was also unharmed. They were planning on staying in Vegas until this morning, but cut their trip short and drove back to Omaha. Coming up at 6, we'll hear more from Melissa about her experience and find out what you can do to help the shooting victims. Reporting in studio, I'm Megan Hahn, 3 News Now.
Just terrifying. Thanks, Megan. Today, President Trump and the First Lady met with the first responders, doctors, and victims still recovering in the hospital after the Las Vegas shooting. Trump praised the doctors and nurses, saying what he saw today is an incredible tribute to professionalism. He also praised the victims for their bravery.
Some were very, very badly wounded, and they were badly wounded because they refused to leave. They wanted to help others because they saw people going down all over. And it's an incredible thing to see. There's tremendous bravery.
More than 500 people were hurt in the shooting. At least 45 of them are in critical condition at 2 Las Vegas hospitals.
Still so many questions right now in Vegas. Investigators say they are reconstructing the life, behavior, and activity of the shooter. Today, they're questioning Stephen Paddock's girlfriend, Mary Lou Danley. They're grilling her about what she may know about the shooting and what led up to it. FBI agents met Danley at LAX late last night. She had been in the Philippines since mid-September. Danley's sister says she didn't even know she was going there until Paddock gave her a ticket. Weather Alert meteorologist Jennifer Zeppelin is here now, and it really has become kind of that picture-perfect fall day. I mean, these temps are really comfortable.
Yeah, no rain, dry day expected, and a little break in the cloud cover here and there. Fairly light winds across the area, and temperatures very comfortable, 60s, 70s. Yeah, I would say spot on for a typical fall day. Normal high 70, and that's exactly where we are. Okay. But changes not too far away. They're not on our door. So rain returns tomorrow, and we also see an increased concern for flooding in the next 24 to 48 hours. Once this storm system, a series of fronts move through the area, we will have some cooler air arriving by next week. But before the front moves in, high pressure in control right now. As we've been saying, beautiful conditions outside. Most of the rain down to the south of us, crossing over into parts of Missouri. It's a little more wet, soggy down across the south, and that's where the front has stalled out. But now another another system is getting organized over Colorado, moving through the Wasatch up in the higher terrain in Salt Lake City. This storm system will be lifting in our area, and that will increase the chances for some showers and even thunderstorms going into the next 24 to 48 hours. So here is the current timeline on things. This is by tomorrow afternoon and evening. As the front moves in, the moisture really ramps up. We'll see some spotty activity early in the morning tomorrow. Again, for most of the day, I'm not looking at a lot of rainfall. It's not until late tomorrow afternoon, evening, almost close to around this time, that we'll start to see the moisture increasing, more widespread rainfall. But it's not until the overnight hours, Thursday night into Friday morning, that the rain becomes even more heavy, and we're looking at a potential for some significant rains, maybe even some flooding concerns, and another round coming in late Friday night going into early Saturday morning. So here's the flooding issue right now. National Weather Service has issued this to the south of I-80, basically from Lincoln, Nebraska City, Clarinda, Falls City. This is the area. The ground is saturated from our recent rainfall, but with multiple rounds moving in, flooding concerns will be increasing, especially for those rivers, the creeks, and the streams. Anybody living in areas that are more prone to flooding, be aware and be prepared for changes to occur pretty rapidly. Here's potential rainfall totals here through tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Notice more substantial down to the south over Falls City, 1.5 inches there, about 1/4 inch here in town. The amounts continue to climb as we go into Friday afternoon, really in the early morning hours, many locations about 1 inch or even more down across the south. Then we continue to keep boosting those totals up. And before this system's all said and done, late Friday night into early Saturday morning, some areas over extreme southern Nebraska and into southern Iowa could potentially see up to 2, 3, maybe even 4 inches of rainfall. As far as our sky conditions right now, absolutely beautiful outside from our Harrah's Casino Cam. 70 degrees, 42% humidity, a light wind from the east at 6 miles an hour. Forecast trend here for the next few hours. We stay in the 60s here up until about 9 o'clock tonight. Sun sets at 7 p.m. We drop down to about 59, but overall a fairly mild start in the morning. Looking at mid to upper 50s, a few little spotty showers trying to pick up at about 8 a.m. in the morning. So the early morning rush, I'm not anticipating any major concerns as far as the rain goes. It's tomorrow afternoon and evening that it becomes more widespread. That will hold our temperatures down mid to upper 60s, just below 70 degrees. So a little cooler for tomorrow. 57 tonight, mostly cloudy skies, showers developing after about 10, 11 o'clock, very spotty activity. The next 3 days, though, we have a decent chance, a really significant chance for rain here. Thursday going into Friday. So what does this mean on Friday for area high school football games? A lot of homecoming games will be taking place. We're expecting the showers to really increase in coverage after 7 p.m. 8 to 9 o'clock. It looks like we could have some heavy rainfall moving back in over the area. By Saturday morning, though, much improved. We're looking at 52, 71 Saturday afternoon. Perfect timing for anybody heading down to Lincoln for the Huskers game. Tailgating should be fantastic, and the race for the cure Sunday morning. We're expecting a low of 52 degrees.
So nice that the weekend looks dry, but hopefully
everything around it,
yeah,
not so
the
much.
football
Yeah, we've got our work cut out for us here the next couple of days.
All right, thanks, Jen. Cities all across the nation are trying to figure out how to create the best areas for you to live, work, and play. Omaha has seen its share of development all across the city, but today Oklahoma City's mayor is in town to learn about a couple of hot spots. 3 News Now reporter Nick Starling followed along.
Oklahoma City Mayor Mick Cornett is touted as creating the Oklahoma Renaissance, really revitalizing its downtown into a more walkable city. Well, he's here in Omaha today to tour the Blackstone District along with Midtown Crossing, giving his advice.
When Cornett took over as mayor of Oklahoma City 14 years ago, he said it was one of the most obese cities and then challenged residents and himself to lose weight. The city added more sidewalks, better trails, and wellness centers, and in 4 years, the city lost over 1 million pounds.
You know, it's not always easy, it's not always cheap, sometimes it's controversial, but at the end of the day, you're creating a city for your kids and your grandkids, and we should all feel good about that.
Cornett says Omaha is on the right path with its recent developments in Midtown Crossing and here in the Blackstone District.
Coming up in our later newscast, we'll talk with a woman who lives in this area who also says this area needs a more pedestrian-friendly feel. Reporting in the Blackstone District in Omaha, Nick Starling, 3 News Now.
Gluten-free, dairy-free, hormone-free. Do you know exactly what you're buying when you go to the grocery store?
We're going to dig into what's on the food label that could be a little misleading. And tonight at 5, police work to keep the Dundee area safe after 5 armed robberies that happened in 24 hours. What happened in broad daylight and how the neighborhood is reacting.
Start your day one step ahead with 3 News Now this morning.
We keep you connected to what's new now and next.
Getting you around those morning hot spots.
We do have some debris in the roadway on 144th Street.
Tracking the storm's every move.
We continue to follow a lot of shower and thunderstorm action.
Keep you up to the minute on what impacts your morning.
Stay connected to this story all day long.
Download the 3 News Now app or follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
With the news you need to jumpstart your day.
3 News Now this morning, made for mornings.
This is an important message for people with Medicare living in Nebraska. Original Medicare only pays about 80% of your medical expenses. You are responsible for paying the rest, including all of your prescription drug costs. Find out how you can get the additional coverage you need, including prescription drugs, by requesting your free information kit from Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska. Call 1-844-483-2109. As a Medicare beneficiary, you have a limited time each year to choose or change your Medicare Part C and D coverage. Don't wait. Call today to learn how you can get coverage for doctors, hospitals, and prescriptions, all for one low monthly premium. You can even get extras like routine vision and hearing exams and a gym membership for no additional monthly premium. Remember, the Medicare annual enrollment period ends December 7th, so request your free information kit today. Call 1-844-483-2109.
In celebration of her 45th birthday, get 45% off Maaco's most popular paint service and Meineke's oil change packages. A deal so good, you'll want to celebrate twice.
Dive Ventures has made a huge difference in my son's lives. They're super confident in the water. It's awesome. We've never had a class that's had more than 4 students to 1 teacher, and that makes a huge difference. The teachers here absolutely love what they do, and so that passion really radiates. Best part is I'm not gonna have to worry when they go swimming at the lake. And they both really love the heated pool.
It all starts here. Dive Ventures Scuba and Swim Centers. New sessions starting soon. Call today.
Have you ever been to the grocery store and picked one product over another because of its health claims?
Nutritionists are warning some of those labels can be misleading. Reporter Annie Taylor is asking if we're getting what we pay for when it comes to our money and our health.
When it comes to making decisions at the grocery store, it can be challenging, especially looking for the most healthy option when it comes to fat-free, sugar-free, hormone-free, and now gluten-free. Gluten-free water. I thought all water was gluten-free.
Gluten is actually a protein. It's a protein network, really. So water has no protein, it has no gluten. And you're starting to see gluten-free labels on everything.
Nutritionist Monica Salafia says gluten-free labels aren't the only misleading claims hiding on our grocery store shelves.
If it's free of this, what's being added to make it taste better?
Take fat-free creamer. Yes, it might be fat-free, but look at the sugar content and it either has a greater amount of sugar or sugar substitutes to compensate for lack of flavor. Same goes for sugar-free Oreos. An original Oreo cookie has 2 grams of fat, but in a sugar-free Oreo, 3 grams of extra fat are added. And zero trans fat products are super deceiving. Oftentimes, companies make the serving size so small, making the percentage of trans fat 0, when in actuality, there is some in the product.
I think the reason they can, quote, get away with it is because they want to market their product to that health-conscious consumer that everyone is turning into.
Take hormone-free chicken. Did you know the FDA has a mandate that all chicken has to be hormone-free? Don't get carried away when you see that claim. Lastly, whole wheat is another red flag to watch out for. If the label doesn't say whole grain, then your product can technically have processed flour in it.
Just because it's labeled as such doesn't automatically mean it's healthier or better for you.
Annie Taylor reporting.
Although many of the health claims on food items are not false, they can be misleading.
So if you want to be a smart shopper, nutritionists recommend researching your favorite products to better understand their health benefits.
Scammers are working harder to take advantage of online shoppers.
Still ahead on Upfront at 4, some Amazon customers say they got their delivery confirmation, but not their package. What Amazon says